Button. All right, welcome everybody to RRR247 team conference call. We just had a really nice meeting talking about all the wonderful things that we have here. We got to meet some brand new people. We had, 6, 7, 8 guests on the line. And tonight we already have on this call 15 new people on their first Tuesday night call, joining the family. Every week we have somewhere between 10 and 20 new people. I love seeing it. Welcome to all 15 of you and the other 5 that may not have got your audio working yet, or couldn't get the microphone working, or couldn't hear us, or whatever, any difficulties you may have had. We apologize on behalf of Zoom. But if those kind of things happen, we're just glad you made it. And we hope you can hear everything that we're going to share tonight. My name is Niall Eddy. For you 15 new folks, I live in Southwest Florida. I've been here in the industry for 33 years. I've known the Rickards, the co-founders of this company, for 29, almost 30 years now. So 3 decades out of my 33 years here. We've done a lot of great things over the past. We've marketed a lot of different products and services, and we've made great livings and did great by our families and lived a great life. But we've never had it as good as we have it right now. For you new people, I want you to know who you're getting in business with. You're getting in business with a guy that started in the telecommunication industry, in the telephone company, 1990, right? I met him in 92. But he had a mass communication understanding and was looking for the future already. He hooked me up with a voicemail that allowed me to run all my advertising through one voicemail and shoot out a message to everybody at the same time, kind of like an email or a text message or anything, with all the technology we have. But it was in 1992. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any of this technology. But we did have Rory and his forward thinking, mass communication, technology, that software brain of his. When the internet came out, he jumped online and became the top online guru out here. Lead generation companies, website companies, he became number 1 in both of those fields. He could produce leads like nobody else could. The quantity and quality of them were unmatched. He did everything right. He took care of his customers. He built great relationships all over the world. And I was one of those people. I got to meet him in 93 when we were attending an event together in Miami. And that's when I realized this is an incredible human being with an uncanny ability to forecast future trends and technology and understanding of mass communication and things that were coming. And I knew I'd be a part of his life. He'd be a part of mine. I had no idea it was going to do everything that it's done over the last 3 decades. But I knew we would know each other and be close for the rest of our lives. And that's exactly what happened. I met his wife, Tanya. She's another incredible human being. Together, they make a power couple like no other. They wake up every morning, watch the sun come over the mountains in Utah, have a cup of coffee, and say, what can we do to make this better for everybody else? What can we do? What can we add to the system to help Kevin and Jason and Danielle and Roxy and everybody else that's getting plugged in? What can we do to make it faster for them to get plugged in and get to wherever they want to go? What can we do to help the entire family make more money? That's how they start their day every day. And anybody that's on their calendar, they see that media Tanya time. That's what that means. That's when they're sitting out there watching the sun come up and thinking about all of us and how they can help us, give us more tools to take out to the rest of the world to have a good impact on their lives. Those are the people you're in business with. I've known them for 29 years out of my 33 years that I've been here, like I said. And, I'm that dad who got to stay home with my kids. And any dads out there, you're really going to understand what I'm about to say. I got to put my kids on the bus every morning. I got to take them off the bus every afternoon. I went to every football practice from Pee Wee all the way through high school, every practice and every game. I was an assistant football coach because I had to be down there on the sidelines with my son. I went to every volleyball practice and game because I had a daughter that played volleyball. I went to every cheer camp because I had a daughter that was a cheerleader. And I was that dad that would get on the sidelines with their pom-poms too, because that's what dads do, right? But I got to spend every moment that I could with my children, and that is a blessing. And all you dads know exactly what I'm talking about. Because before this industry, I was working 14, 15, 16 hours a day in construction, right? And you're lucky if you got home in time to have dinner with them, or at least give them a kiss on the forehead and tell them to go brush their teeth and go to bed. It's time to go to sleep and start another day. So being able to spend that kind of time with my kids, it was amazing. This industry gave me that opportunity. It gave me that life. It gave me the time freedom, the financial freedom, do anything that I wanted with my children and spoil them without spoiling them rotten, and teach them how to be entrepreneurs, because that, without even realizing it, I instilled that into my son. My son's never had a job in his life. He's 31 years old. He's never had a job. He's been self-employed since he's 14. And I didn't even realize I was doing that, but I was helping him understand a better way of life too. And when when the high school needed a bowling coach, guess who raised their hand and became the bowling coach for the high school? Because it gave me more time to spend with my kids and my kids' friends. My reason for getting involved in this business was my kids. I just wanted something. If I could make an extra $500 a week just to spoil them with, go camping or go to amusement parks or do something extra on the weekends, that's what I wanted. I just wanted to make an extra $500 a week. But I realized I have an incredible work ethic. If somebody told me to do 5 of these, I did 15. Somebody told me to do 10 ads, I did 20. I always just wanted to do more than whatever they were telling me to do. I poured my heart and soul into it. And I hit that $500 a week goal pretty quick, actually, because of my work ethics. And about 6 months after I graduated from aviation school and went to work at the airport, it was no longer advantageous for me to go to work anymore. I was making too much money at home with my part-time job. So when it got to that certain point, I was able to walk away from my JOB. That was 33 years ago. And I've never looked back and this industry has changed the entire course of my life and allowed me to give my kids a life that I never dreamt of as a carpenter or a roofer or cider or mechanic. I had the real time freedom and the real financial freedom to just make any decision that made my family happy and have no guilt about it. But it all happened because of this industry and the people I affiliated myself with. And that's what you guys are getting involved with right now. If you're looking for a place that you can call home, you're looking for a place that you can pour your heart and soul into something, you're looking for a place where you just got to learn a couple new skills and put things into massive action and do as much as you can every day and achieve whatever it is your heart's desire, you found the right place. And we welcome you here with open arms. We have a lot of teachers, a lot of instructors, a lot of extra classes, and we've got leadership like no other. I've been around the industry for 33 years. I've looked at a lot of companies. I've been with a couple of them. I've been very successful with a few of them. I've tried a lot of them that, just didn't have what we needed to be successful and weren't there very long. But we've never had it this good. We have it better than anybody else out there right now. And the longer you're here, the more you're going to realize that. And as long as you don't make that one mistake that you can make in this industry, especially in this family, and that's quit, you're going to do fine. You're going to get to the light at the end of the tunnel. You're just going to get there as fast as you decide. I see you staring intently, Jason. I know you know what I'm talking about. I can see that in you. I see that drive. I see it in you. We're going to get to the light. We all get there to that light at the end of the tunnel. How fast we get there depends on us. How fast do we dive in? How bad do we want it? And don't make that one mistake and quit on yourself. That's it. That's the only thing we can do wrong. So we have a lot of great things happening here right now. We've added a bunch of tools to this system. Our co-founders, they're in Napa. Our number one anchor offer, you guys should know, is Wine Ambassador. They're in Napa tasting wines to see if they're ready to get bottled and get put and shipped out to all of us. The next vintages are about to be bottled and shipped out to us. What a horrible job test that must be to be out in Napa tasting wine for all of us, right? They get to do it though, because they're building the number one wine of the month club on the planet. We learn how to take a wine of the month club and turn it into a business that is extremely profitable, and we're expanding globally. We're building legacy income as we just keep building that more and more and more and more and more every month. Every day, there's more people joining. Every week, we're growing. Every day, Rory's on the phone with somebody internationally trying to figure out shipping and warehousing and all the stuff that needs to take to be shipping into those countries. We're growing, and we're growing fast. Our number 2 anchor offer, absolutely incredible. If you hadn't heard about it yet, I'm excited for you, because the day you hear about it, when somebody tells you the whole story about it and they expose you to the products that we have access to in our number 2 anchor offer, you're just going to say, we do have it all. I have everything to have a positive impact on other people's lives. The quality of their life, the way they relax at night with a good glass of wine, their health, and their finances. We have everything that we need to have a good positive impact on this planet. We can take opportunity to places that haven't had opportunity in a long time. We can do our piece, all of us collectively as a marketing army, stomp out poverty in different corners of this planet, give people time freedom, give people financial freedom. And we're doing it with marketing geniuses behind the company that we're involved in. It's incredible here. I hope you guys see it. And I can't, Jason, I can't wait to see you move up the ranks and celebrate your successes. And I'm going to remember this day that I seen that stare in your eyes, that drive you have. Yeah, reminds me of me. What are you, about 30 years old? You're older? Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, 42.
42. Okay,
Yes,
I guess 30. So you got the young look going on too. That's good. You got what it takes. I can see it in your eyes, and I look forward to watching you celebrate that. I'm going to celebrate with you when you do. We've got an incredible family here. Trey, I talked to her a couple of times on the phone. You guys wouldn't believe the energy this person has. She's part of our family now. She's part of our family. We are talking to people in all corners of the planet, and people that are looking for a better way and want to help other people. That's what we have, right, Stace? Yeah, and now we just keep adding more tools. Rory and Tanny have added more tools. We've added a little change to the system on how we do things. So, how many people are here are nervous about building their business here? Trey, I know you are. iPhone, what's okay? iPhone didn't get a chance to say hello and let us know what her name is. So go ahead, whoever that is doing this.
I'm Amber.
Amber, where are you calling in from, Amber?
I'm from Washington and also from Nevada. I grown up in Nevada, but I came back from Washington, and my
Got it. I
instructor
remember
is
now.
Deanna.
I remember now. So you said Washington. Yep. All right,
Yeah,
fantastic.
my instructor is
You have what it takes. I can hear it. You're not afraid to talk. You're saying you're afraid to build, but you're not afraid to talk.
Not.
Now you just got to get with Stacy and figure out what to say because you're not afraid to talk. You got what it takes. You got what it takes. Just dive in now and become a good student of what we do. Become a good student of the tools and the steps.
Follow
Right?
your instructor. It's a
Oh,
system.
I thought that was you. That's why you opened up. Right. Okay,
I'd love
whoever
to
your
claim our
instructor
right.
is. Yep. We've got it made here. And I don't know how you found it here. It doesn't matter how you found yourself here. You're here now. And you're part of a marketing team, a marketing army. We're doing incredible things. How much you are a piece of that is all up to you. Does that make sense? We've got the tools, we've got the training, we got the support, we got the system, we got the products and the services. The only variable is each person that we plug into it. How bad do you want it? How fast do you want to learn? How fast do you want to grow? Right? How fast do you want to get out of Illinois down to Florida again? Right? I'm just kidding. Florida is a great destination, but I know not everybody wants to live here. Yeah, so Rory and Cheney have added a lot of great tools to this. We've added some changes to the system to make it easier for you if you're nervous. Get with your instructor and ask them what that means. How are we going to work side by side on our calendar? That's what you want to ask them. How are we going to work side by side on your calendar so that you can teach me how to do this? And they're going to show you. They're going to do a lot of the work for you until you're ready to until you say, okay, I can do this on my own, get out of the way. That's what we have here. And so on top of all of the tools of the system and the support and the training and everything that we have a culture that we're building. We're a community. And that culture and that community, we're fortunate enough that now that we can take our masks off to get together a couple of times a year. Right? In my 33 years that I've been here, there's not one year that I haven't attended at least one event to go meet all of you, whoever I was part of it at that time, wherever I was, whatever company I was. Not one year did I ever miss an event, because what happens at those events are magic. Have you ever been in a room, and I'm not talking about a football game, that's cheating. Have you ever been in a room or an arena with thousands of people that are all focused on the same thing you are and feel that kind of energy. They're all focused on the same thing you're focused on. Their energy is amazing. And there's somebody up in front of the room telling you how to be successful, sharing their secrets with you, what to do. And you're taking notes so you can go home and put it in action. But have you ever been in a room with thousands of people like that, all focused on the exact same thing that you're focused on, and sharing all their energy? That feeling is unmatched out there in anything else, except for maybe, childbirth, that you hold your baby in your arms for the first time. Okay, but you know what I'm saying, right? That feeling, being in that room, is incredible. The knowledge that you take out of those rooms is incredible. There's people walking the top 10 in the company, let's say, that have been the most successful, are on the front of the room telling you exactly what they did to accomplish what they accomplished. You want to be there. You want to take those notes, don't you? You want to go home and duplicate what they did, whether it's advertising in a newspaper or being silly on TikTok. I'm telling you right now, those people being silly on TikTok, they're making a lot of money. TikTok's a phenomenon right now. Do I do TikTok? No, I don't even know how.
I'll teach you.
Yeah, I don't want to know. It's one more thing I got to do. But that's why we're one big team, because Stacy and Sheila and Char and I forgot who else is involved in that. They've made trainings that you guys will have access to that too. They're teaching everybody how to do TikTok and Instagram and all that stuff. They just got me on Instagram 2 weeks ago. Actually, Tanya did it. She got me. I just got on Instagram 2 weeks ago because I can see what everybody else is doing. So if everybody's having success out there, maybe I need to get into this technology and learn a little bit more. I know it's uncomfortable for some of us. I'm 60-year-old, guys. Yeah, I got that young thing going on too, Jason. It's starting to go back a little bit, but I'm 60 years old. Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and all those things that are out there, and it's real though. It's scary, where you feel like, oh, I just don't have the time to learn all this stuff. And then next thing you know, it's on your phone and you're using it. It's just like picking up the cell phone for the first time. You didn't know what to do. Where's the little thing that you turn to dial the numbers, right? Picked up a cell phone for the first time. We're like, okay, where's that app at again? And in 3 days, we mastered that cell phone, didn't we? TikTok, same thing. Instagram, same thing. They're just tools. It's just technology. The technology, we don't have to design it and build it. We just got to use it. Get in there, use it. But these events that are coming up, the RRR247 events, the Wine Ambassador events, the Velveeta events, those are, I don't even know. I could talk for the next 3 hours trying to paint the value of that event, and I wouldn't be able to touch it. I wouldn't be able to paint the complete value of that event, what you get out of that event. All I know is 25 years ago, Jim Rohn, more than that, 28 years ago, Jim Rohn told me that every time I attend one of those events, I'm going to increase my income by 2 or 3 times. So I went to the first one and he was right. I went to the second one and he was right. I went to the third one and he was right. And my income kept doing this. It was doubling my income. And then Jim said one day, you learn how to take other people with you, you're increasing their income and your income. And I went, oh my goodness. I'm always in a hurry to get to the event because I know what it's going to do for me. Why haven't I been telling everybody else that? That's something Rory and I talked about lately. We know what the events are going to do for us, but have we ever explained how much the events are going to do for everybody else? Do they understand what they're going to miss? I know there's a lot of people right now that are thinking, well, it's a different time of year and I wasn't quite ready for it. And maybe I'll catch the next one. Next one is not till next year. The next Accelerate is not till next year. A lot happens in a year. Life happens while we try to make plans. We don't know whether your car is going to be broke down or you're going to be able to have a 4 payment plan like he's offering right now. We don't know what's going to happen next year. We don't know. We might even meet another country. And then you're going to say, well, it's in another country. I can't go. That's why you need to be at this one. Go to this one, make sure you don't miss it, get the information, bring it home, implement, grow your business. So if it is in another country next year, and I'm just saying, that's all hypothetical, guys. I'm not saying there's a chance it's going to be.
Well, I gotta mute you.
But it could happen. So get to this one so you can grow your business and not miss that one either, right? No, it's never going to happen because USA is number one. So it's always going to be here somewhere. But I was just being hypothetical. It really was.
You're
Grow.
horrible on teasing. I'm just saying.
Okay. So that's where we're at, and that's what's coming up. So now in my 33 years in this business, it was always, okay, here's the event, get your ticket, get your airfare, get your hotel, get there, right? And it was always an expense, but it's the expense I gladly accepted because I knew what it was going to do for my business. Costa is doing something that's never been done before. No other company's ever done this. What he's doing right now has never been done before. The cost of your hotel and your ticket is being combined, and you can make 4 payments on it. 25% down, and then 25% for the next 3 months. He's going to let you make payments on it to get to the event. It's never happened before. But you know what I do know? I want to see it happen again. Do you know how we make that happen again? We make Costa look smart by making sure those tickets get sold out, right? That's another reason why I'm going to get to the event. If he sells them tickets out, he's going to do it again next year for a bigger crowd, for more people. Nobody reaches in their pocket like Rory Rickard and Costa Gara. Those two guys I've known for a while. Nobody will reach in their pocket and put money up front for you like those guys will. He's doing it now. Let's make him look smart. Let's get the tickets. Let's get there. Make the commitment to yourself right now. I want to be there. I want to be in that room. I want to meet the leaders. I want to meet all the people I see on the screen. I want to meet the hundreds of people that attend the calls. I want to get all those hugs. I want to get all that information. I want to get all that energy. I want to increase my business. I want to make more money. And I want to bring something home to implement and bring something home to share with other people. And I'm going to this event. So you make the commitment now. Go to your back office, get your ticket, do what you got to do. Talk to somebody that you know, share a room, split the expenses, whatever it takes, get there. But you get to make 4 payments. So you take the first payment, each payment individually is nothing. So you get the first one out of the way, that's committed to you, right? By committing to it, you're doing something back here that's going to make you increase your business and do extra stuff to make sure you make the next 3 payments. I wish I knew what that means. Amber, later you're going to have to tell me what that means. Okay. Oh, that was this way sideways. Okay. So guys, there's an event coming up and you don't want to miss it. I hope nobody misses it. I would love to see 300 or 400 of us in that room. I think we're over 100 already. But May is the month for the first payment. Today, tomorrow, next week, sometime, as soon as you can, go to your back office, get that first payment done, get that commitment made.
And if you don't know what Liz is saying about back office, go back to your instructor.
Yes.
They'll help you out.
If you don't have a Bella Vita back office, you don't know how to get that ticket, get with your instructor and they'll show you how to get there. Jason, you going to be there? I want to meet you. He's writing. Jason, I hope you're there. I want to meet you. I really want to meet you. I hope you're there. But yeah, it's big. And it's Andrea, I'm sorry. I hope you're there too. I want to meet you. And Amber, I'm going to see you walking around the room like this looking for me. I hope everybody's there. I really do, because I know what it's going to do for you. Because I know what it's done for me every single time I went to one. For 33 years, I didn't miss one. And I know what it did for me, my life, my business, and my tool bag, my toolbox, right? You leave there with more tools in your toolbox. You leave there with more ideas of how to build a business. You're going to go there and somebody's going to walk up to the front of the room and do a training. And they're going to be talking about what they did. And they're going to say something that none of us have said before. And all of a sudden you're going to go, oh, I can do that. Wow, I can do that. And you're going to go home and do it. And you're going to hit your goals. And then you're going to be able to teach other people how to do it too, because you went and did it, right? Every single event's like that. Everybody that goes in front of the room is dropping some kind of golden nuggets that they're going to help everybody build their business. And not everybody up there. I'm not going to do everything that I hear from everybody up there, but I'm going to pick up 1, 2, 3 things that, ooh, I like that. I'm going to implement that. Ooh, I like that too. I'm going to implement that. I'm going to take that home, put that into motion. All right. Stacy got at the last one, TikTok. Went home, put it in motion. Now she's one of the TikTok queens.
I created a new income stream because of it.
Because of that event. Every time you go to an event, different parts of your income streams increase every single time. There's no doubt about it. So that's why you want to attend these events. And right now, I don't know if I can say that enough times. Costa has made it easy, and we need to take advantage of that.
But
And the more, if we take advantage of it,
where?
huh?
You haven't told them where this event, you're talking about this event, but they don't know where or when it is. And that might answer some questions. Amber's shaking her head, yes.
Yep, so is Trey. Okay. So, everybody want to hear where it's at? Jason said, yeah. Listen, it's in September, the 22nd to the 25th, and it's in Dallas, Texas, at the Renaissance Hotel. Dallas, Texas, Renaissance Hotel. 22nd to the 25th or 26th?
26th.
26th, yeah.
Because we need our mastermind, our war room on the 26th.
Because after the event, we all spend one day together. There's the Vela Vida event, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then there's the RRR247 event on Sunday, where we all get together in a room we call the war room. We go to work. Because Costa will launch something, some kind of promotion at that event that we don't want to be on airplanes or driving. We want to be in a room telling everybody we know about it. We want to make sure we're getting that information out to the rest of the family who couldn't make it there. That he's gonna run some kind of promotion. He always does at these big events. The people who are in the room get the biggest part of the promotion, and then they always have like a consolation prize for the ones that didn't get to attend, but they wish they could have, just so they will know how important it is to attend the event. People at the event are going to get awarded huge by some kind of promotion. He did it last year. Don't want to say what it is or what he did last year, because I don't know if it's going to be the exact same thing this year, but it's pretty good chance it will be. But that made us a lot of money last year, didn't it, Stace?
Yes.
Can I say butt ton? I already did. It made us a butt ton of money last year.
Yeah, I guess.
Then that's because we attended the event. So if you have any questions about that event and you don't understand the importance of the event and you don't know what it takes to get a ticket, or even what I'm talking about when I say Vela Vida, because you're too new and you haven't even gotten that far into it yet, get with your instructor tomorrow. Find out what we're talking about and get to the event. I want to meet everybody. I want to set a hugging booth up by the front door, and Stacy's going to get everybody hugs as soon as they come in the door. You thought I was. Yeah, we are huggers in this family. I hope you know that. So when you're at the event, expect the hugs. Don't punch anybody if they give you a hug, because we are huggers. Okay. But I really do hope to see, yeah, Danielle, I really do hope to see every single one of you there. I really do. Did you want to ask a question, Shamika? Take your hand up. Go ahead.
Who is my instructor? Is it Stacy or Rick?
It's Rick. Rick Overstreet, but I'm Rick's.
Yeah. Now we have remember we have a 2 up here. If you can't get Rick on the phone, you go right to Stacy, right?
Okay.
Yeah. These questions. Tammy Campbell, go ahead. Oh, or should I say, Tammy, you can unmute. There you are.
I think I already got my question answered, but thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Wonderful.
Oh, where'd she go?
She took her hand down. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Yvette, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
And then you muted yourself.
do it again, Yvette.
Okay, could you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so Niall, I had sent you an email. I mean, talking about my Vivo watch, and I also sent out correspondence to the Vivo support system, because my watch is the icons are not appearing on the watch at all to check my blood pressure or anything, and also my tokens in that token section, when you click on the business section of it, says empty. So
Okay,
I did send you.
You sent me an email, Yvette?
I went on Skype and put click on your name, and I did send you that correspondence. So
Okay, I'll get to it then. I'll answer you. Maybe we can get on the phone or get on Skype tomorrow.
yeah, because like I said, I don't know.
Somewhere around lunchtime. Somewhere around
Okay.
lunchtime. Can we do that? Okay, good. I got you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks.
You're welcome. Go ahead, John Carter. Click on the little microphone or hold down the space bar on your keyboard.
Hello. Can you hear
There
me?
you got it.
Oh, okay. No, actually, that was a mistake when I raised my hand. Actually, I was trying to do something else here, and
All right,
I
no
raised my
problem.
hand by accident.
All right, no
Okay.
problem.
But I was just saying hello to everybody. 'Cause I just signed.
All right.
What happened to that? What screen just blew up? Oh, it went the full screen for some reason.
There we go.
All right, there we go. Go ahead, Dre.
So how much is this? I remember when I was on the call a few days ago, I remember Costa talking about it, but I don't remember exactly how much it was.
Yeah, they've got different packages depending on how many room and how many, one ticket or two tickets, whether you get the extended stay or just the 3 days. I'll cover the whole thing with you tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a complete flyer on the different, how many amount of days, the room, how many people are staying in the room with you, how many days you're staying there.
Okay. And also I will have some free time tomorrow, so I need to connect with you if you have time.
Yeah, right after lunch, if that's good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Okay.
And Patricia and Renee, and then that's it. Because I want you to hear from a couple other people.
Yes, I live in Marshall, Texas. However, Dallas is where I was born and raised.
Fantastic.
I'm only 150 miles from
Excellent.
Dallas.
Well, then we're going to see you there, right?
Well, I hadn't planned on it until you said where it was.
Excellent.
So, what additional cost is it other than the hotel and the flight?
And the ticket to the event, hotel and ticket to the event.
Okay.
And they're package deals. They're a package deal. You can get it all at the same time. You buy it right through, buy your room and your ticket right through Velavita. You don't have to deal with the hotel at all and hear them jack the prices up on you. Costa got us a great rate, and you buy it right through him. He's already paid for it.
So what if I only need a ticket? What if I only just need the ticket?
They're going to open that up soon too. Right now there's room and ticket combos. We're trying to get those sold. And as soon as we get a certain number of those sold, then he's going to open up single tickets.
Oh, okay. All right.
You'll be able to get those as well. So I'll see you there.
Give me that date again.
22nd, September 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah, plenty of time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. There's plenty of time, and him Costa breaking it up in 4 payments. We start now and just make 3 more payments, and it takes it eases the burden of that expense of getting there. He's made it easy for everybody, and I want him to do that again and again and again. So we need to sell all those tickets.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you there.
All right.
Go ahead, Renee. Did Rita sneak in there?
Gotcha. Thank you very much. If I don't get the money together, can I go? Because I know my performance is not up to par.
It has nothing to do with anybody. It has nothing to do with anybody's performance, what level you're at, how long you've been here. It's an event sponsored by the company. You buy a hotel room and a ticket and you get to go, no matter how long you've been here or haven't even been here yet.
So I can listen to their teaching on
Yeah, all of
Bella
it.
Vita, and then if overnight I can go with RRR, right?
Yeah, you got the Thursday, Friday, Saturday is Bella Vita, and then Sunday is the RRR War Room Day.
Thank you.
Yeah, and look at the ticket, guys, because most of your lunches are paid for 3 of the 4 days, I think. Meals are included. There's a lot included in that ticket price. The value's there. You'll see that as soon as you take a good look at it. All right, go ahead, Rita. Where'd you go? Over there in the corner. There you are.
Hi, I just wanted to say to Patricia, I live in the Dallas area, but you really want to think about staying at the hotel because a lot happens outside of the conference room.
Yeah, most of the people, some of the greatest moments I've had at the events were in the hallway outside the event, or standing outside getting a little bit of sunshine and warming up and a break during the event, right? Checking the weather.
Or when the smoke is.
Yes, some of those conversations that I've had in the hallways or standing outside where up and coming people that weren't one of the trainers on the stage yet, but they probably would be next year. And they had brilliant ideas, lots of information. They've been around for a while. They just are not the public speaking kind. So they haven't been up there speaking in front of everybody yet, but they got great ideas. And I've learned a lot of that stuff. And let me share one more thing. I want to bring a couple other people in here to talk about what the events have done for them. But one more thing about the events. If I wouldn't have went to that event in Miami, I would have never met Rory Rickard. He would just been another person on the phone. Good guy, great guy, friendly guy, nice phone relationship. But if I wouldn't have went to the event, I wouldn't have met him. I wouldn't have looked in his eyes, shook his hand, and really got to know what he is all about and who he is. I would have missed out. I would have missed out on the last 3 decades of that life, having him and Tanya a part of my life, if I wouldn't have got to that event. You never know who you're going to meet at that event. You haven't met Stacy personally yet? Wait till you meet her in person. See what kind of energy she has up close and in person. If you haven't met her yet, you're going to find out at the event, but you'll never know if you don't get to the event. Excuse me. All right, so I want Stacy to share a little bit about what the events have done for her while I look for somebody else to.
All right. My very first event, you guys, with Rory was February 2018. We were in Vegas and I had every intention to quit. I was going to walk in that room and tell Rory that this stuff doesn't work and I was going to walk out. That was 2018. 4 years later, a side gig that I had started while working a full-time job, I now have been at home working this full-time instead. So my very first event truly set me on a path to success. And, you know, my next event is where I got to meet Nell and Linda and Sheila, and they kicked me in the butt on how to and Kathleen, and they kicked me in the butt on how to modify my pages. And then in Dallas of 2019, I got to meet Niall. I got a new brother. And I've been to all the different Bella Vita events, and I've gotten to meet Deanna. And, you know, this last event in April, I had 4 of my team, plus Jackie and I, coming to the event. That was the most I've ever brought to an event of my own team. And now this time, you guys, my team alone with Jackie, we're over 20 people. And I know every single one of these MSIs, Kathleen has already gotten over 20 people committed to coming. Niall, you're closing in or have surpassed the 20 people coming. You guys, when we come in, it's important to me when I get to the event that I'm in the hallway to meet each of you. Because you guys are seeing me on these calls. You're seeing Niall on these calls. You're seeing Kathleen and Deanna and Linda and all the different top level, Jackie, all the top level instructors. You see our faces, you hear our voices on the Skype calls when, you know, when we're doing one-on-one training. You're going to recognize us, and having that familiar face is going to be comfort to you walking into a great big hotel of people of you don't know, and you're going to walk out with new friendships. And I know for a fact, the beginning, you know, a month ago when we were in Dallas, Danielle made some new friends, especially in Sharon, her roommate. Two ladies who'd never met each other, are not even on the same team, but we're all the same family. These events are life-changing.
So I was trying to find Donna, Stacy, and I didn't see her, but you brought Jackie up. So let's let Jackie.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Jackie, tell us what the events do for you. Oh, you didn't know you were co-host, and you could unmute Jackie.
Oh my God, you're gonna let me talk? They never let me talk, y'all. They hold me in the background. I'm the silent one. No, actually, I've been doing this for, I lost count. I think it's been about 4.5 years ago. And my first event was actually in the city of New Orleans, and I'm originally from there. But that's when I met Rory, I met Stacy. I believe Linda was there, if I recall. And, you know, it's just amazing. It's like everybody coming together and the things that you learn. And there is nothing better than breaking bread or having a cocktail or a glass of iced tea with someone to solidify a real relationship. You know, to Stacy's point, we get on these calls and we all see each other, but you know, there's nothing like a big old hug and a laugh and joking. And the second event I went to, because I haven't missed one since, I believe we went to Dallas, and Dallas is my hometown. So it was a lot of fun. Met a lot of new faces there. I believe that's the first time I ever met Deanna. Linda was also there. Stacy's the Sheila Matchett. That's when I met Miss Sheila, Mama Chief. And, you know, just sitting and visiting and listening to the folks, you really figure out that they're just like you. They all have a story. We all have a story. We all started somewhere. We were all scared to death, right? But it gives you the comfort that, you know what, they just like me. And maybe if I just kind of do a couple of the things or put a couple of the processes in place, it's phenomenal. This last event, which was most recently, I had the opportunity to actually share accommodations with Stacy, Sheila, and Shar. Guys, that was 4 days of people sitting around a table doing nothing but brainstorming. I did my first TikTok meme that time, and it got like 1,200 views. I had no clue what I was doing. I was just like following what they were saying, and lo and behold, I did a meme and got 1,200 views. Woo-hoo! But it gives you the confidence, and to Niall's point, I'm even older than Niall, okay? So all that stuff just kind of, you know, my son, he just sits there and he just does this all day long and just spits out content. Whereas it is a little frightful. But as you hang around it and you really see that we're just people, we all put our pants on or our dresses on the same way every single day. But the more you're around it, it just becomes like riding a bicycle. I'm a lifer here. I'm not going one place, and I absolutely love it.
And we happen to be coming to your city.
Yeah, baby, you're coming back.
Yep. So, and that's another thing I like about events, Jackie. That's a good point, because getting to see how the people the faces that you see on calls and the people you talk to on a telephone, then you see them in real life and how they interact, like I did with Rory that first time in Miami. You see that they're you know, down to earth, real human beings that just like us, that They just been doing it longer and they learned a couple different skills and they've been to more events, picking up these skills. And that's what it's all about. Go to the event, you pick up the skills, and you just one big family, one big team, all working together. Now, you brought up somebody else on one you were talking about. You brought up a few people, but I want to bring up somebody that I've known for a bunch of years also. And she's a big face in this family for a long time, in so many different aspects of everything that we all do. When I first got on one of the first calls with Rory years ago, he asked her a question and I went, oh my God, that's Linda Horn. Without even hearing her say her name, I knew her voice. I remembered her voice from years ago. And it was like Shane Belcito. I went, Shane's here. Then I heard Linda and I went, Linda Horn. Oh my God, Linda Horn. Linda, I know, has been at a lot of events throughout the years as well. So Linda, my dear, can you unmute your microphone? Because yeah, you've been co-hosted too if you didn't know it. Let us know how you feel about the events.
Yeah. If I've learned anything, it's about the belief system. You have to start with yourself. You believe in yourself. And with that, you build, you put things together. Everything that's here is laid out. You have an instructor to lean on as well. I've been all kinds of places with Rory. I first met him in New Orleans, and then it just kept excelling from there. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Punta Cana, many places that I would never go if it weren't for RRR247, Rory and Tanya. And I told Rory that not long ago when I was talking to him on the phone. I don't travel. I don't get out much. That's just never been something that I wanted to do on my own. And now I can travel with my family. You guys are all my family. Yes, I have my personal family. As we know, they get in the way, but I love them dearly and my family is always first. But this place has just created something for me that's irreplaceable.
What do you get at the events, Linda? When you get to the,
I've learned something new every time I've been in an event. I've had personal time with Rory. I've had personal time with Tanya. I've had personal time with many instructors and family members here. And I value each and every one of that. Even if I listen to anybody speak, Niall, Rory, Stacy, Kathleen, Sheila, many, I pick up little nuggets. And those little nuggets keep me fresh. I like to be fresh. I like to keep up to date. I like to learn new things every day. And I do. And I've learned that from the events because I see all these other people around me that I don't know, but I'm getting to know them. So I learn to get to know people better, and that's huge to me. And also when you come away from an event, you've got all this just spilling in your mind. You can't take enough notes. So that's huge when it comes to the events, and the personal time that you get to spend with Rory and Tanya or around Costa. It's just, and Sammy, God love her. And then Doctor, you see Dr. Saberi and he talks about things. He puts things into perspective for you that maybe when you're advertising, you don't know some of that stuff, but we can put that into our PBS and into our pages and help the population know more about the products. So yeah, it's an expansion.
The golden nuggets of information, the energy, being in the room, and the family atmosphere. And when we were in Destin, you got to introduce me to somebody that I said I wanted to meet. And it was late at night, and we were on the backside of the resort, and we found a little seating area, and we sat out there around that little fire pit, and we talked for a long time. That I thought is just one of those really good souls that add value to our whole family, and that's Miss Nell Galinsky. And she's been co-hosting even though she didn't know it. So now, go ahead and unmute your microphone now.
Oh, yes, dear.
So tell everybody how you feel about those events.
I love going to the events. You learn so much. And Jackie said something about sitting around a table and talking. I'm a pretty quiet person. I listen to what's going on around me, and I pick up things from everybody. I like to listen to what others have to say, and I learn a lot from everybody. And there's just so much that you can learn from the events, from the speakers that are on the stages, from the people that you go out to dinner with, from the one-on-one conversations that you have with Rory and Tanya, from the one-on-one conversations that you have with just standing in the waiting in lines. It's an exciting 3 or 4 days. Don't miss it. If you can be there, because it will change your business. It'll change your attitude. It will change the projection of your business. So go. You need to
You
go.
just you can't replicate that energy. You can't replicate that experience. To be in a room full of hundreds and hundreds or even thousands of people that are all there for the same reason you're there for, and it's not a football game, right? Even at the football game, half the crowd's there for the other team. Everybody at this event, everybody's there for the same team. It's just, you just can't replace that feeling, and the energy and the information and the knowledge that you're going to take home to help you grow and make more money so you get to where you want to be. So yeah, I think I muted on a couple other people, but we got 1 minute left. So I was going to try to talk to hear from as many MSIs as we can. Well, maybe we'll save them for next week because we'll have a few other people. Make sure you know this next week. We'll have more of the MSIs share what the events have done for them and how they feel about it. But guys, I hope to see every one of you there. Kevin, hope to see you there, man. I've been watching you every week too. You're always got your camera on. You're always awake. You're always alert. Always watching. I hope to get to meet you at this event. And Angel, we got to meet now because we just bonded tonight. We've got to meet at the next event. All right, you too, Jason. So that's it for tonight, you guys. We got a lot of great things happening here. Don't miss the Tuesday night call. Don't miss the Thursday, and please don't miss the Saturday because a lot of too many great things are happening. So dream well. Have a great night. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow night on the Wine Night or whatever the next call is.
Good night.